So we're at Frankia at Caravan Salon Düsseldorf. This is Katja.
Hi.
Who? Why don't you tell the viewer, if the viewer's still watching, what you do, Katja?
Hi, I'm a blogger and I have a very nice website in Fahren. And
Which is spelled H-I-N, yeah.
H-I-N. How do you say that?
Dash.
Fahren, F-A-H-R-E-N. I have to close my eyes because English is quite difficult. And then point.
No, it's A-H-R-E-N.
H-R.
Doesn't matter. The link is below. The link is below. Right. For
Yes,
those of us who can spell German.
And
Hi.
Hi.
There you go.
Yeah, I write about driving a camper van, and I do as well after the fair. What's new with camper vans?
And so if we come round here, we can see what we've got behind us, which is
The new Yukon.
no, it's not Yukon. It's called a Now.
Frankia.
It's a new Frankia, and we're in the queue, and unfortunately people are pushing in front of us. So never mind. Do you think we're going to get in?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to go inside.
Right, so the point of this is I've already seen it, so rather than just give my uneducated opinion, I thought we'd bring in somebody who's more expert and knowledgeable and's got some sense of taste. So that's the object of what we're doing here, and if we manage to get in this vehicle, then we'll have a look. But there's a huge queue going all the way up to Duisburg, and so... But
I'm sorry, I gave you the wrong idea. It's a Frankia.
It's a Frankia. What did we say it was?
I said it was a Yukon.
Yukon is a Frankia, yeah. But it's a Frankia Now.
This is the new narrow
Wohnmobil, motorhome.
Motorhome.
It's based on the Fiat Ducato chassis, and here we'll turn the camera around and people can see what it
looks like.
What it looks like, yeah. So they've got the front bit of a bit of the front, which has an engine. It's got possibly. It's got a awning up there to the Omni store. It's got a sign that says Frankia there, and Now there, and there's the garage. Well, the garage is okay. It's pretty good. The garage, anyway.
Yeah, it's quite big, and you have a good, nice door.
Yeah.
It doesn't open anymore.
Yeah. It's fixed door. It's got a similar sized door at the back, which is positive. We've got a ladder in there, so if you want to put out any fires or pick apples off trees, that sort of thing would be useful. And in there, we've got some electrics. We've got the fuses. Now, what do you think of the fuse box behind there?
It looks quite, nothing can go in here. It's quite well made.
Yeah.
And you can take it off here.
Yeah, if you've got a screwdriver.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you think?
You can reach it from the door, so that's quite handy.
Yeah.
It looks like a lot of electricity and other stuff.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we don't. But of course, people can put as much electricity in a vehicle as they want, really, more or less. Well, batteries, more or less.
What do you say with this?
That's a mesh. That's a mesh. Yeah. The problem here for me is that the fuses. This is my opinion, and I think the dog used to think the same when she was still alive. That it's best to get access to the fuses. So if it were raining or something, and you had a problem, then I like to see the fuse box inside. I do appreciate it's not always practical to put a fuse box inside. That's my opinion. But I don't want to see a fuse box behind a mesh. So you. Something goes wrong, then you got to unscrew it. Where's a screwdriver? I don't know. The dog's eating it, and okay, we'll have to go and borrow one. We can't borrow off the neighbours because the dog's eating them as well. So, etc. Anyway.
Have you seen these yellow things here?
Yeah, the yellow thing. I don't know what that is meant to represent. What do you understand by the yellow thing?
I think it's the modern concept they want to show us.
Oh, right. It looks like bars to me. So maybe that's the modern concept. We're all going to end up in prison.
Yeah. Let's have a look inside what it looks like.
Maybe that's what the idea. It's better to be in prison than in this van or something like that.
No, they are going from small to bigger.
Okay, so a small sentence to a longer sentence.
I think it gives you some idea.
Oh yeah, and And here, oh dear, so here we've got the, right, there's the queue. So we lost the queue, so we'll have to go back to Gelsenkirchen to get in. So that's that one.
Wir haben vor einer halben Stunde schon gewartet.
Ah, right. So queue. No respect for the queue here. Okay, right.
Just a small look.
Just a small look.
Do you know the price of this vehicle?
90,000, I think somebody said.
Okay.
And
What I don't like is that this here on the back is quite long.
oh, the overhang.
Wheels, yeah, overhang.
Yeah. Now there's something you put wheels on the back, and the wheels are called skid rollers. I
the
learned that
ones
from.
in the middle, yes.
Yeah, but there's also problems with putting skid rollers on because it can damage the chassis. So I was told. But we'd need to get other opinions of that.
I think
Right.
this
So
is
this?
it open?
No. Oh look, the staff's gone away for a dinner break, so we'll come back in an hour and a half's time. Okay.
83,000 is the basic price.
83. Nobody pays the basic price though. If you want an engine in it, for example, that's going to put it up by a bit as well. Note the door.
Yes.
Anything missing in the door?
But there's no window in it.
Yeah. Now I think for that type of cash, I'd either want a window or some storage or something.
Yeah.
But rather than
you had a bit of storage than
below.
below.
Yeah. They're using this system below is called Kippur. That's Kiippur. And I don't know why they use such a silly name, but it works really well. And in my former motorhome, I had it.
Yes.
So the new owner's got it now. And I've still got a couple of kits though lying around, which I might put in my own vehicle.
And what I see is that you have the to get into the handle.
Yeah.
You have it on the door and not on the other side. The side. If you have problems, you're older. You always take the door, and that might damage the door.
Yeah,
that's what I see.
Yeah, I also think the same thing. That it's not a good idea to have that. It's better to be on here because here it can also serve as security if it's on the wall of the vehicle. But people will grab that. I do appreciate that the.
It's nice that they have it.
Yeah.
It's
that
nice and big.
Yeah.
And strong.
So I think probably the hinges can take the weight of a person pulling at it, but it's again. I mean that is a good point that it shouldn't be there. Right. Good.
What I see is the colours.
The colours. What do you think of the colours?
Grey and yellow. It's something different for Frankia.
Yeah. And who does it remind you of, if anything?
Vanlife.
Vanlife. Grey and yellow's Vanlife.
No, I don't know. What's grey and yellow? Bees.
Bees. Okay. Yeah. So you think you might get stung if you buy it?
Yeah. What's your idea with grey and yellow?
It's Niesmann Bischof. It's ice.
Niesmann,
It's smooth. That is. All right. Can we go in? All right. We can go in. We're going in. Right.
You
So
go first.
right. So after 3. No, you go first because you're the star. After 3 days standing in the queue, we've actually got in. Right. So.
You want
me to go first?
Yeah.
Why are you frightened?
Otherwise you see my butt.
Okay. Sorry. I was trying to put something interesting in the video. Right. Okay. So a new chapter is beginning. And right. So what can you see here?
I see a lot of room.
You see a lot of room? Yeah.
It's very nice. Yeah, and I see round corners.
Brown corners.
Round
corners. Yeah. Good.
It's
Yeah.
different material. It's
Mm. Oh, got the door. The door's being closed. Yeah. Please close the door. Get a bit of privacy.
Yes, and it's new ideas. Yes, you have the sleeping in the back. That's normal.
Mm-hmm.
You have the bathroom on the right, but they still have it. Have the grey and some wooden decor. Yes, and we have a very nice place to sit down
Yeah.
with a folding table.
Yeah. Table doubles over. It's a huge table.
Yes.
There's not a lot of space. It wouldn't bother me because I sit cross-legged, but no one else in the world sits cross-legged. But there is enough space as I sort of getting under here like this
it's
now.
quite deep, the seating. I don't like it when it's so deep.
Yeah. Why?
Quite nice.
Why is it deep? But maybe it's not meant to be there because I know there's a hole here for something.
Might be,
Oh no, so the what do you call it? The
It
seat
might
belt.
have come forward a bit.
No, I think it's meant to be there.
Yeah.
Normally
Might
things
make
like that.
a bed out of it.
Yeah, that's what I think it is. They're trying to make a bed out of it.
Is it possible to take this out? No, it's fixed.
Ah, yes, you think that would make a bed, wouldn't it? But no, it's
No.
it's a decorative element. But note that this comes down, so you can put this down. I think that this is a
this
bed.
Might be a bed.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So that it's sort of a child bed, but you could sort of it's a better than nothing bed.
What I see is a tapestry on the walls.
Uh-huh.
No, there's not much space for cupboards
Mm.
in this area.
Mhm.
This is a bed that comes down.
This is a
Sit-
bed.
I'm
Oh,
sitting
see.
under the bed.
Oh,
That's very nice
conned us on that one, didn't they? Let's see if it works. Right, are we going now? Normally, okay, right. So the first thing I've done, I've tried putting the bed down, but the first thing we must do is to check there's nothing in the way. There we go. I wonder how long those things will survive. There was one I can't remember who it was, but there was one of the bed, and the bed actually scraped down the television.
Oh, no. Now you can go.
Anyway,
Oh, it's a very fancy television. Have you seen it with a sound bar?
Okay, all right. Oh, I've got a sound. Whoa! Oh, ha, ha.
So now let's have a look at whether
The bed down. Bed is coming down.
It's nice big windows.
It does. It looks as though it's going to hit this thing here, doesn't it?
No.
It isn't.
I don't know. We will see. Maybe it stops. No, it passes.
Wow. No, actually, is anything under the bed? You always got to check this, saying nothing's.
Here's the end.
All right.
The end.
Is it working? That's it.
Yes, that's the end.
That's it. So that's what the bed down looks like.
Have you seen these things? Did we see that before?
We
Or
didn't.
was the bed in front?
Yeah, so this, I think this system, no, I don't think this system's made by, I was going to say it was made by, so this is the Frankia system. You can see it in the liners, so you've got the, you can see what the score is as far as water's concerned, as electricity's concerned, and things of that nature. You turn the lights on from there. With the Frankia system, when you press the 12 volt, you've got to really push it in and leave your finger on it. It's not just a little light touch. You've got to really give it a good bang, and then it'll yeah.
And this is a nice bed. I mean, you have to climb a bit. I'm not a climber.
But there's a ladder in the back, so it does. Not only does the ladder serve for trees.
Fully, but
It's now fully now, but it's got the electrics in the bed. I think that was a pretty good, though, pretty smooth bed operation. Yeah. Shall we put the bed? Oh, what about the space under the table? Well, you're not going to do much under the table with the.
Under the table.
Right.
But I can sit here. I mean, I could sit here in front.
Yeah.
And still.
You can still enjoy the front of the. I'll put the bed back up now.
Yes. I think
So-
the system works very well.
Yeah. Now, often the beds, when you put them up or down, they'll stop halfway. And I think the point of that is to make sure that you've cleaned all the junk off from under it.
Very well. Now we see if the.
Yeah. No, that is a very smooth operation, though. That they're not always like this. Yeah. I
like the lights.
Yeah.
Underneath. It's very well. No, you can get to the technique.
Another point about, I'll just turn the camera around here, so you can see the space.
Yeah, it's enough room underneath.
Yeah.
How tall are you?
175.
Yes, and there's enough room.
Yes, there's about 190, something like that under it.
What I really like is the walls and the ceiling.
Yeah,
material.
Yes, that's been very well done.
Yes.
This here, does it open? Oh, it does. Okay. I thought it might be one of these wine things. Oh, just a minute, this opens at the top.
It does.
Oh.
Great.
All right, so that's
You
a
can put
towel
something
cupboard.
inside.
And down below there is a...
I don't want to kill it.
Okay, we'll give it a go.
Oh, yeah, better. Oh, this might be for the rubbish.
That's a rubbish bin, right.
It could be.
It could be.
Or the used clothes or something.
Okay, so now I'm going to come to the floor, which is one of my pet hates. And so we've got a double floor in there. So we got the
water tank in the middle.
Yeah, water tanks. Yeah, I mean normally.
Very well.
Yeah, the black tank normally goes to the back, but I mean that doesn't mean anything where it is.
But it's nice big opening, so you're too clean. That's nice.
Yeah, yeah, and if you're really thirsty and want to drink something at the black tank, you've got easy access. But hey, that would have been better though. No, there's no other access to the tank. No, here in the floor. And personally, you don't need access to the black tank, you need access to the freshwater tank. And so I think that is a failure there. The thing is, if they ever used the vans, then they'd know, wouldn't they?
What I see is we have nice big windows in the roof.
Right, oh yes.
I see 3, I don't...
I didn't check that with the bed. But
No, it's alright.
yeah, there's good...
Is there another window in the bathroom? I can't see it.
Yes, there's a roof with, and it's a good quality one as well. Yeah, nice thing. But to come back to the subject of the floor, note this: the floor is not flat, and that is something which winds me up. I like a flat floor in a van. You know, if you get totally plastered one night, I mean, you don't want to be tripped up by just before you drive off the campsite.
About the dirt. I mean, it's a very nice optic. The floor.
Yeah, no, I agree on that one. Yeah, the floor's quite a good optic. And I like the lighting, the airplane light, indirect lighting. Let's have a look at the kitchen here. Is that sufficient?
Yeah, if you don't cook.
Yeah, if you don't cook. Okay, that's a good way of putting it.
You can. I mean, 2 pots should serve. Yes.
Yeah, and what about that? Is that also sufficient if you don't cook?
Yeah, it's all right. But if you want to clean your teeth, no, you can put this away.
Yeah, I think you clean your teeth in the bathroom. I suspect. I don't know. I'm just guessing here. Yeah. Right, so got one of these awful coffee machines.
Yes.
And you think
special place for it.
Yeah, and it goes in there. And note that it's plugged in permanently. Yeah, we've got the.
Yes. So it only works when you have electricity.
Yeah, I think it could be that. Campers want these awful coffee machines. Yes, I don't understand why they're always...
They all want it.
Really? Well, I don't.
The capsules.
Okay, so it's probably...
But this is the only cupboard that closes like this, I see. I mean, besides this one in the front. Here's something to handle as well.
Yeah.
That's when you go inside. No, this is for entering.
That's for pulling yourself in. We've got the light switches immediately, and we've also got the steps. As you expect the steps to be there. Right, let's come to the washroom here, and
it's quite a lot of room. This goes away.
Yeah, this comes in and out.
This is one of these folding things.
Yeah. Yes. Anything wrong with that?
No.
You're happy with that?
Yes, and you?
I like this to be on the other side, so I've got access to when it's open or closed. Having this here, a towel rail inside the shower, it strikes me as being a bit. I don't know, but I think they might
be wet in the towel as well.
Yeah,
When you close it.
Yeah, sensible sliding door.
Yeah, closes quite well.
Yeah, and if we lift up the duckboard, you can see that. In fact, I'll open it up like this, so we can put this back because we get a better view like this. When we lift up the duckboard, we've got
just one.
No, we've got 2.
Is that one?
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one.
Yeah, that's quite clever. I like that.
That's very well good. That's good.
I really like this floor. I think that's brilliant. If only
you have a cupboard.
Yeah. And shall we open the cupboard, or you can open the cupboard? And
if I had the possibility, yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. No, that is. You know, I think this is an excellent washroom.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's quite big.
It is. So let's come now to the rear end. And okay, obviously this is two singles which can be joined. I'm presuming that somewhere there is a thing here to join it with.
Yes. It's lots of room. It's very nice. It looks cozy.
Yeah. I'm a bit afraid of putting too much weight on this duck board.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see what's under here. Gas.
The gas, yeah.
And
the gas
that'll
bottle,
go back.
And there's some more room.
No,
here.
you know the gas bottle will be in the back somewhere.
Oh no, this is just
Yeah,
to
it's
open it.
Wow, it goes back a long way. Possibly not coming out on the
Right,
the
there's
camera.
some more room over here.
Yeah,
you can't see it. I can put my arm
Yeah,
inside.
there we go. There we go. Now, in my opinion, it could do with a light, but
Yeah, but there's lots of storage.
yeah, a stack of storage in there. If I'd have done this, I'd have had. Well, I don't know if this is possible, but I'd have had this lifting up anyway. Can't have everything, I
No,
suppose.
it's-
No, it doesn't lift. It's permanently. And there we go.
Oh, there's the thing you put in the
Yeah,
middle.
yeah. So there's that.
And
So you can make
could,
it.
There's a hole. It means you can take out the boards.
Yeah. So that's well hidden. So we can make it into a big bed here. We won't do that now. Oh, this thing here.
It's
This
a
is
mesh.
this is a fantastic invention.
Yeah.
One can buy this. There's a company in the United Kingdom. I've forgotten the name of them now. But these things
They're
make
very well, yeah.
they make a huge difference.
Yeah, with the humidity. Yep.
Yeah, no, absolutely essential. I mean, it costs
Yeah.
20 euros less than that. You might have to cut it a bit, but really worth getting. Anybody in a van, get one of them. Outstanding. And any other comments about the rear end here?
You have two cupboards. You have lighting. You have.
Oh, let's have a look at the storage here in that case. So, where's the catch? There isn't one. It opens like this. Oh, so we know when we need some towels, we know where to go. Let's see what they've got in here. There. Actually, I like that as a display because it demonstrates what you can actually do. And most of it just throw the stuff inside.
Storage. Yeah, it's some really nice storage.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, as rear storage, that definitely. Let's see if it's a soft close.
Yeah.
It's a canal soft close. It closes, but it's not soft.
And you have another cupboard here.
Oh, right. Oh, somebody's knocking. Right, how does this here work then? This is the question. I think it will. No, it's
this
because
is
that's
the
the hot
one on
coffee
this side.
thing. Here's the
Yeah.
fridge.
Yes, lots of.
Oh, hey. Oh, this is
things
the place
inside.
to be. Yeah, we'll come here later. And
And you have some more storage.
yeah,
here.
storage under the kitchen.
This is
Yeah.
quite stable.
Yeah, that's. I mean, one of the things always is to ensure that it's locked, because if you've got a lot of weight in one of these things, if you filled it up with gold bars or something like that, when you turn a corner,
Yeah.
you can actually damage the runners it's on. So you've got to be always check that everything is locked closed. But there's even times on my old van when even it was locked and it still opened.
you
Yeah,
still
yeah,
have them.
yeah.
You know, I like the materials they use in this van,
Mhm.
in this motorhome,
Yeah.
and I like the colors. Even the grey combined with the yellow,
So
and the light grey here.
does it remind you of the Smove or not? Or maybe it does now, I've told you. So it's put the idea in your head. Why don't we walk out,
Yes.
continue this discussion outside?
Someone
yeah,
else
we'll-
wants to go inside.
Yeah.
I think.
And we'll let everyone else in. There you go, hinfaden.de. And so we'll go out for a walk. Oh, okay, we'll turn the camera around. So so now nobody can hear what we're saying. What do you think? I can't make the screen any different because it's as if
I think you will have problems with the weight. We didn't.
3.5 tons.
Because you have lots of space. You could take a lot of things with you.
Mm-hmm.
I like the bathroom. I like the materials, and I think it's a good value for the price. What do you say?
Right. Okay. Well, I don't like it doesn't got the floor. It needs a flat floor. I like the styling. I mean, I thought that was quite good. Obviously, styling's just a matter of taste, because there are people who want different things.
Yeah, it's very nice. I think it will appeal to young people.
Yeah, but young people don't have any money. Well, they don't have 90,000 euros lying around.
There are some. I mean, the open cupboards, you have them in the Vanlife, and you have the colors you have in the Vanlife. I don't know how is it with cleaning, but I like it. It was the stability. I liked it. It was very well made. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't complain the way the quality.
Frankia has a very good quality.
Well, it doesn't in Yukon.
Yes, the Yukon is white on the floor.
Yeah, the toilet
Who
doesn't.
made this?
the toilets don't work in Yukon.
I think if you want to.
Oh, even when we come around, we can walk around. Yeah.
If you want a camper van for about 90,000 to 100,000 in this size, and you want a Frankia, you should have a look.
Yeah, it's so Fiat Ducato. There's no prop for me. I mean, people complain something at Fiat. Fix it again, Tony. But I don't think I've got no problems with Fiat. So I think it's a nice enough drive.
What's the big problem with the van?
I think that for me the problem is this. It's a question of branding. And if you're a luxury liner manufacturer, you don't go down market. For example, now we've got these Frankia camper vans, even cars you can sleep in, and I don't think that is the image. If you want to create a brand which is different, now you may be the brand owner, like Pilot Group, or you might be a company like Renket Benkesser or something like that, and you could have, because nobody knows what Renket Benkesser is anyway, including me. And but if you want then to make high-end cleaning products and low-end things, you can do it and you can get away with it. But if you use the main brand for high-end and other end, because there is low end. I mean, they're cars.
But I like that they left the branding, because if they're looking for new customers, I think someone like me, I wouldn't buy a normal Frankia, but I might be interested in this one.
But this could also have
but
the
it's
other.
too long for me.
Yeah, it could also have the other effect. It could be somebody thinks, well, if somebody I want to get a Frankia, but seeing as they're selling this type of stuff, then I'm not going to buy it.
Yeah, sure.
And I've known situations like that, and I don't know. I have my doubts. Heimer told me in 2016. They said, or was it 2014 even? They said that we want to get people into the brand, so we're producing this Heimer car, a car you can sleep in. The thing is, these cars you can sleep in cost about 10% less or 15% less at
quite
best.
Expensive. They're quite expensive. But they had a Heimer car when they started.
Yeah.
You know, so they go back to the.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, no, I appreciate that.
There shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
But for Frankia is a different thing.
Yeah. So I think there's a question on branding.
Yes.
I mean, it's nice inside, but to me it looks a bit like a Smove that works, and very much Smovish. Not there's anything wrong with that. I mean, it's not. I mean, Smove is actually it's the most attractive vehicle on the market, in my opinion.
For me, it's definitely the price is interesting, and the only thing is that behind the wheel you have like this really long. So you have to drive carefully, and as all the storage is in the back, you have a problem that the wheels come up.
Yeah. I think with the overhang though, one gets used to it. Yeah. I mean, I'm not driving cross country up and down mountainsides with it. In that case, no. If you're driving cross, you need a short. Yeah. You need. You need a really short thing. You need
they could do it in short.
A Land Rover or something.
And as well, what we didn't talk about, it's not as wide as other
we can walk down
motorhomes. It's a smaller version.
Yeah. How wide is it? I've forgotten. It's a 220.
I think it's a 220 because it doesn't go open as wide.
We didn't get the measurements, but never mind. We didn't matter. In a short video like this one, it was difficult to get all the details in it. So anyway, we can sort of finish with a view of the vehicle.
Yes.
Yeah, so we can sort of come round here like this. and so pretend to know what we're talking about. And,
yes, you have to show them. It's the now. It's written down
yeah,
here.
it's now. It's written down there. And now's written down
No,
there.
no,
It's probably
no,
coming
no.
out one. No.
So yeah, have a look in this vehicle. It's quite interesting.
Yeah, oh, that's a good way of putting it. Interesting. When somebody used to say, "What do you think of this?" they'd say, "Interesting." It means I didn't like it.
Well, I like it, and I think it's worth having a look.
Okay. Thanks for watching.
Yes. Bye.